Hey there, welcome to the locker room. Coach Vena here, and today's message is going to be do it right or do it over. Growing up over the years, me and my father did a lot of projects together, whether it be landscaping the house or a home improvement, or building a desk, hanging a picture, painting a wall. And no matter how much we prepared and planned, it seems like we would always run into a problem along the way. Whether it was going to, we needed more material, or we had to take it apart and put it back together a different way, and which will require more time. We'd have to go all the way back to the hardware store, get the new nuts, get the new bolts, get the new material, and more money, and it would cost us time to get back. And I always found myself coming up with ideas for my dad. I'd be the one who would try and get out of it and come up with a solution. Say, hey, you know, instead of using the metal ones, let's just use the plastic ones. Or instead of using an anchor, why don't we just nail it into the wall? You know, we don't need the nuts. We don't need those bolts. And my dad would say, no, we got to go get the proper nuts, the proper bolts, the proper materials for the job. And I remember the whole time on the way there and on the way back, I was complaining, you know. And but my dad made sure that we did it right the first time. And why do you think he was so committed to doing it right the first time? That's right, because he didn't want to do it over, right? So it's do it right or do it over. Measure twice, cut once. Just that simple idea right there. If you're cutting a piece of wood and you don't have the right measurements and you cut it wrong, you're going to have to actually go get a new piece of wood. It's going to cost you more money. It's going to take you more time to go get that piece of wood. And then even the blade on the saw. You know, if you're cutting everything twice instead of once, that blade is going to obviously dull twice as fast as well. Coach John Wooden, he said that, you know, do it right or do it over. And if you don't have time to do it right, you know, when are we going to find time to really do it over? You know, so what I find though is when you do things right the first time, there really is no second time. And when you do things right the first time, you move through life a lot faster because you get more stuff done a lot faster as well. So that'll speed things up. We'll become more accomplished by doing things right the first time. It's going to save you time. And at the end of the day, time's our most valuable asset. If you really value your time, then you're really going to make sure that you focus on doing things right the first time. I think we got to start with focusing on just that. At the beginning of any project, make sure that your end result is expected to be right, to be perfect. I think a lot of times people don't expect perfection. They don't expect it to be perfect. And that's just the wrong mindset from the beginning. You know, if we have the ability to make something perfect, then why not make it perfect? Just the simple fact of hanging a picture on the wall. You know, if I have the ability to put it perfectly right in the center of my wall, then why not have it perfectly in the center of the wall? Why would we accept it, or why would we expect it to be anything else than perfect? You know, so we need to expect to perfect things, you know, right from the beginning. So that's the message today, gang. Let's do it right and not do it over, and we'll begin to have our best life ever. Thank you for joining us in the locker room today. Let's have a great day.